Welcome back, guys.
Hi.
We're missing Tyler today.
I wouldn't say we're missing.
I'm missing Tyler.
I'm missing him, man.
I'm missing him.
I know.
Welcome back. I'm Jose. I'm with co-owners Jake and Ben.
Hello.
What's up?
I wanted to take this episode to talk about Free Comic Book Day / Comics Giveaway Day. What's the difference? What's going on? Why two?
I think if I understand correctly, the rights to the name Free Comic Book Day were in limbo for a little while there, as Diamond had gotten bought out, and the company that bought Diamond was parting out all of this stuff. So I know the people from Comics Pro, which is an awesome organization that does an awful lot for comic book stores across the country. It's kind of like
we are members of.
Yep. And they're brilliant. They were trying to buy it, but I think it was kind of bond on a budget, because it's not like this is an organization that we all just pay a fee to every year.
Yeah,
not
it's
like
essentially a non-profit.
They were trying to make it work something out, but then out of nowhere, Universal Distribution came through and bought it, who handles previously just for Canada and internationally, like Image and DC stuff as a distribution company. But now they've moved into the States, and I think it's kind of their first foray into being like a big deal here. So they bought Alliance Game Distribution, which Diamond owned, and all that's to say Free Comic Day exists like it always has, except in that setup there, some of the other distribution companies had to move forward without knowing if they were going to be able to be a part of this or how that was going to work out. And so they started Comics Giveaway Day. So it's really just a branding on top of the thing that tells you the same thing. My guess is that this is the only Comics Giveaway Day we'll ever have, and that they would license it out to Marvel and Dark Horse and everybody next year to have Free Comic Book Day. But regardless, no one's gonna think no one's gonna say Comics Giveaway Day.
No, it's not sticking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even in the advertisement, like, I kind of made a conscious decision not to put both logos on, like, the poster, because
It'll confuse
like,
people.
yes, and I think people would be like, well, which one are we doing today? It's like, no, they're both today.
Yeah. Or like, where are the Free Comic Book Day books and where are the Comics Giveaway Day books?
This is not a situation where it's like, oh, I have $1, that's good. I have $2, that's better. No, we should just have the one in this case, and then that's better. But it is, like you said, it was a timeline thing. You got to send these things into production months out, especially when it comes to this kind of printing. Getting these books made and the volume of these books made, it takes a lot of time. So
Especially to do it as cheaply as humanly possible.
Yes. So I understand they have to move forward, but as far as, for all intents and purposes, it is still just Free Comic
Book Day. Do you think people will go a little bonkers for the Comics Giveaway Day books because of the stamp, the logo and stuff? Do you think people will be like, oh, I gotta?
Maybe like a couple people, but I don't see that being a thing that anybody even cares about or mentions.
Yeah.
It's almost certainly someone's going to come in and start telling us about how, like, they found this one Comics Giveaway Day in 9/8, and we'll be like, oh,
cool.
Well, great, good for you. Yeah, we were throwing them at people.
And we uncover a dusty box in the back that we forgot to put out that day.
Yeah,
like, oh, well, there's 120 of them here.
It's a handful of times a year someone brings in a shoebox full of Free Comic Book Day books to sell
to us,
and they're not even aware that it's Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
They're not looking at the huge logo on the cover. It's like they're just looking at Conan and X-Men and whatever.
When I see them bagged and boarded, when people bring them to trade in or something, I'm like, man, the supplies are worth more than
I mean, we used to just, like, kind of just take them in with everything else and just be like, okay, we'll take these, but we're not, and they would just get evaluated as, like, dollar box stuff. But as of recently, I've just started separating those out and be like, hey, these are all books that were just, like, giveaways. Just find somebody that that you think would read them and give them to them. It's like, I just want people to pay it forward. Just like, everyone has, like, a nephew or a friend's little sister or somebody that would read these things. Like, just give that to that person and just pass along the joy of reading comics instead of trying to, like, just offload that stuff. That's just my personal opinion on it. So that's what I've been doing the last handful of times I've gotten books that had Free Comic Book Day books in there. I'm just like, just give these away. Like, we were giving them away, Fanboy was giving them away, or if you're from Raleigh, like, you're at Free Comic Book Day there, but they were just given to you. So just pay it forward and give it to somebody else.
Yeah. Are there any specific books from Free Comic Book Day, Comics Giveaway Day that you guys want to shout out? Anything that y'all are excited to read?
There's a Avengers Armageddon launch title that should be pretty big, and that's like the next
Armageddon
Marvel
looks
thing.
cool.
Yeah, I think
That
it's
does look
Chip
really cool.
Zdarsky. He's had a great track record lately outside of Batman. It made everybody angry, but everything else has been really
He was
good.
trying something.
But I think he's kind of the architect of whatever this next little segment of Marvel is going to be, and it's going to have a lot to do with all of these Ultimate Universe weapons that are popping up.
Mm-hmm.
The fallout of it all.
Yeah.
The ultimate fallout, if you will.
And combining that with the weapons of the Weapon X program, which both Captain Americas, or I guess all the Captain Americas. There's a bunch of them now.
Yeah, 4 or 5 now.
Yeah.
Captain's
have been a part
America.
of.
Captain's America.
So Zdarsky's building up a cool story involving kind of a forgotten Captain America. That's been really fun so far and intense, and this is gonna be interesting. So I'm really excited about that one for sure.
I'm stoked to see the Energon Universe
Oh yeah,
annual. Like, that's always super, super cool. And I love that they release their annual is a free comic book day book. I think that's so fun. They'll release it later on as a paid.
I think it comes out literally that week as when you can buy.
I
but
think
it's,
so. Or maybe a little
like,
bit
the
after.
following week.
Yeah, but it's just like better
But the fact
paper
that you
quality.
can get, you can get. I mean, you can pick out your cover or whatever if you want to do that, but you can literally get the first print for free. Like,
Just
the
so
free
cool.
comic day was the first print.
There's some cool Sonic stuff that I saw. DC Sonic and regular Sonic happening.
So Dungeon Crawler Carl.
That's
is
right.
coming from Vault.
That's getting a graphic novel.
So I think that's something that not a lot of people know about, even though that book is getting more and more popular by the day.
Yeah, I just ordered the graphic novel yesterday,
Yep.
so I'm stoked.
They're coming out with the 0 issue of Dungeon Crawler Carl, which is probably going to make me say Dungeon Crawler Carl a lot that day.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, like it's a little bit of a
mouthful.
chore.
Yeah. And there's like a movie or something happening with that too?
Is it a movie or an animated?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. That's where Tyler would have come in. With
Tyler
some
would have
info.
known, yeah. He's read all of them.
All right, you're right. I do miss him.
There's a bunch of kids' books, as always. I mean, you're...
The kids' book slate this year is awesome.
Yeah, there's a good spread. There's some... I just saw some Stitch, some Spidey and His Amazing Friends
There's
with
2
Jeff.
Stitch books.
Two
So
Stitch
the Dynamite
books.
one, which is like the kind of the more... It's not mature because it's a Stitch book, but it is like more mature themes.
It's like a classic comic book
Yeah.
format.
Pizza and taco.
Pizza and taco, yeah. You already know we got a couple bundles of that.
Yeah, I'm thinking we got a couple bundles. Spidey's Amazing Friends.
Featuring
that
Jeff,
was
that's-
always like a massive hit.
Yeah, kids love that. Love. Yeah, 2 Sonic books, like I mentioned. One of them is probably
Okay.
going to be more like younger reader, and the other one's going to be a little more like all ages, where they team up.
There
with
is
the
an intro
DC.
book for the Alien, Predator, and Planet of the Apes stuff that Marvel's been doing. So it's like, I think it's kind of a sampler to get you in case you wanted to jump in on the next iteration of the franchises, because they do them in short bursts, 4 to 6 issues. I think it's usually 4 issues.
Yeah, typically 4 or 5.
Yeah.
4. Those are really good. The Predator stuff, I haven't kept up with Alien, but Predator has been great. If you guys missed out on this book last year, don't worry. They're re-releasing Aquamanatee, the free comic book.
They're
table.
re-releasing it?
It's on the list.
Wait, it's got to be the next volume. It's going to be the first chapter of the
I
next
hope.
volume.
Yeah, it's a special edition.
I will say I love a play on words, and Aquamanatee just gets me every time.
It's so good.
I'm on board with almost any manatee
Me too.
related content.
Yeah.
Did you know they're
Absolutely.
like 90% muscle? There's no fat, no blubber.
They're 100% fun.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
I think I read that recently, and don't quote me on this, and please don't put this out there, everybody, but I think you can pet them now. I think they're off the endangered
No
list.
way.
I think you can, like, reach out and pet them instead of having to wait for them to, like, because you used to just have to put your arms out.
Yeah, just
And
wait
if
for
they
them to-
swam onto your arm, you could be like, but now I think you can just, like, swim up to them and give a
What?
little...
For
Yeah.
legal reasons, this is not manatee petting advice.
But I do think I read that because there's a spot in my mind where I'm really happy about that, and I do feel like I didn't make that up on a dream or anything.
I definitely was really angry that after I watched the movie Tusk at first because it was really horrible.
Well, those aren't
and didn't do anything
manatees.
for my life. But
Those are
now,
walrus.
now I'm kind of thinking maybe I could manatee myself. Maybe that's a tutorial, and I could join the manatees.
Just wear a manatee suit and go to Florida.
You guys just go to the docks and throw me some fish, and I'm just smiling at you.
Give me some fresh water. Tyler would have been excited for this book. Garfield.
Tyler loves some Garfield.
Garfield,
Big
and
Garfield guy.
I think it's a flip book. On the backside, it's Baby Garfield.
I just want to clarify, I was incorrect. You cannot pet manatees.
Please do not pet manatees.
Do not pet the manatee.
What was it? It was something else. Then there's something out there that you can now pet.
But it's not a manatee.
Not a manatee.
I did see a
Let's
video
just
recently.
we'll just not pet wild animals.
Don't pet wildlife. That is a great advice. The seals look cute.
Didn't
They
you
will
just
eat your
handle
face.
a baby owl like 2 days ago?
I didn't handle it.
You
I
helped
reached
it?
out a stick, and he grabbed a hold of it, and I basically saved his life.
He sent me pictures. It was really
Yeah, he has
cute. He knows
videos
that it's
of
my
it.
favorite animal, so it was so cute.
If you want to hear my
why not me?
Save the Baby Owl story, feel free to ask me.
Come
in
into the
person.
shop, ask.
He's got pictures. He's got video.
It's
Proof.
the slideshow's playing on the shop TV 24/7.
Wait, shop has TV?
It just says local hero.
Local hero saves
owl.
saves endangered owl.
Absolute local stud.
People are like, are those owls endangered? And Jake's like, that one's endangered. So, he's been going around asking the staff like what her favorite animals are, and then he shows up a week or a month later with rescue footage. I'm starting to think you're putting the animals at danger so you could save.
Oh no!
I'm like
someone
a
help. This is
Craven the Hunter,
Yeah.
except I just want to show my friends their favorite animals.
Craven the Helper.
Craven the Helper. Dude.
Let's make that. We should make that series, Craven the Helper, where instead of hunting, he's stopping poachers.
We got Superman,
We
Spider-Man.
should make that movie.
The next one is Craven the Hunter and Aquamanatee crossover.
Oh my gosh.
Craven the Helper, the movie, sounds about as accurate to the source material as Craven the Hunter, the movie was.
Yeah.
Maybe you can answer. Are they turning Dungeon Crawler Carl into a movie or a TV show?
TV show.
TV
Produced by
show.
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you were talking to me about it. His style of humor is not my cup of tea, but I would watch Dungeon Crawler Carl. That is a mouthful. Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah, you have to say it like
Carl. Besides,
Catching you up.
yeah, we were talking about Aquamanatee, Free Comic Book Day / Comics Giveaway Day. Are there any, besides Garfield / Baby Garfield, any Free Comic Book Day books you're excited for? Dungeon Crawler Carl. The art style for that looks very like manga.
it's a reprint of like some webtoons, I think.
Oh, okay.
So it's that.
Is it like Webtoon Unscrolled or whatever, or is it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean it doesn't get any better than Garfield, so
No, yeah, that's
what
it.
I'm hyped for. But it's always fun to get a little tease on the Marvel events coming up,
Street
and
Fighter.
then
Yeah, there's some Street Fighter.
Prepping for the movie. Great trailer.
We randomly have a lock and key book.
There's some weird deep cuts in here. Like, I
Isn't
mean,
that coming back though too or something?
is it actually?
I think it might
Is
be.
that
Well,
would
they
make
released
sense.
in the cheap graphic novel.
Right, that would make sense. Why they would try to
Yeah.
be making it more accessible. Something is killing the children. I saw on there. I'm surprised that's still rolling, but it looked like a 0 or something. I don't know if it's like a sampler of the stuff that's already out, or if it's something new. Avatar. I'm so stoked for the Avatar movie. I know it's been leaked. Please don't talk to me about it. I don't want to know. I want to watch it. Don't spoil it. I'm aware that it's out for free for people to watch. I don't want it.
Wait, the whole movie is?
Yeah, someone emailed like the movie to
the
somebody
master?
else, and it got leaked. The
The
entire movie.
animated one? The,
The new what is it called? Avatar Aang? The adult one?
Yeah.
Where I mean it's not an adult movie, it's where they're all
Yeah, Avatar
adults.
What an absolute
Avatar
biff of
undressed
an
her.
email.
That's sad. That's so sad. I hope people still show up to watch it, because I've heard it's good. I've heard it's really fun and funny.
Yeah.
I love the show so much, and as long as the stuff they're putting out is quality, I want them to keep making more. Korra was great. I can't wait to see the next generation of Avatar after that too, with the Earthbender. It'll be so fun. What are we looking at there? Is that Comics Giveaway?
Yeah, Motu.
Ooh, yeah. Just in time for the movie too.
The trailer actually, like,
I think the
it
trailer
looks
looks great.
pretty.
It looks
good,
really
like,
fun, but they also hid Skeletor
Yeah.
from us. I mean, what
As
they
they
showed,
should. As they should.
what they showed of Skeletor, he looks cool, but is he gonna sound cool? That's the big.
think-
I think
Yeah.
go with the super high pitched voice. Just lean in.
Yeah, make him.
Yeah, like got it. Just do it.
Do you think Jared Leto would?
I mean, it's more just the Jared Leto stink of it
Yeah.
all.
I
Like,
keep forgetting about that. I try to wipe
Yeah.
that from my mind so I can enjoy that movie.
I mean,
Sorry.
if they
Stop putting him in it.
I know.
Yeah, I have no idea how this keeps happening.
He must have some
I think
some
he
dirt on people or something. Like
I think he produces for a lot of the projects that he's tied to, so he just forces his way into the roles. There's a bunch of DC samplers, the Next Level, the I
do have a question about Jared Leto. Do you think that, like Tron Ares, do you think he made everyone call him Skeletor the entire time he was filming that?
Was he? I mean, yeah, he was.
Because on Tron Ares, he made everyone call him Ares. He wouldn't answer to anything else.
Do you think?
I thought you said on Tron Ares, did he make everyone call him Skeletor? Like he's prepared. He's method that he's like
he's
like one step ahead.
One movie ahead.
Yeah.
Skeletor acting as Ares.
I have to imagine he wasn't on set very much.
I think.
Motu,
do you think
they
made him mostly CG so that they would keep him away from the set?
but also just the character. It's hard to
for sure.
Unless you're gonna Frank Langella, the
feel
original actor. That guy just wore like weird prosthetics. Or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like there's a way you could do a really really cool animatronic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not even like you would need face like mocap because it's like he doesn't really like.
It's a skeleton.
He's a skull.
Yeah,
it's really emote.
Just the jaw moves.
Yeah. I feel like you.
So it's not like you need to get the like Jared Leto performance.
Yeah,
because I think that like from the vintage, the old Motu movie, I think the most unsettling thing was it was a weird bony mask on top of a real actor's eyes, and his eyes were like pushed through. And I remember seeing an interview with him where he talked about how it had like irritated his eyes to no end to wear that mask because it was like they designed it to push like the actual his eyelids all the way back.
Oh my gosh, brutal.
Like don't do that again.
Yeah, no, I think it could have been cool to have like a practical effects one, but I don't know. What do I know? I don't work in movies. Okay. Time for a new segment, price list. So Jake, I was telling them last night. So all of these numbers should be pretty accurate to when this comes out. But last night, that would have been Monday the 20th, 4/20. I went on eBay and I looked up some hot books that we've been hearing a lot about. People have been asking for these books, especially the week of release. Well, for some of them. But I averaged out the last couple of sales, both raw and CGC, and then I try to find the cheapest listing for a raw copy and a CGC one. Do you guys want to try to guess, or should I just roll through?
I guess, yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
A little Price is Right segment?
A little Price is Right. So I started off with Dork number 1, first print. Well, Tyler and Ben are probably a little more up to date and current with these because you guys handle.
I'm a dork.
Because I don't know.
Savage, bro.
Not cool, Jose.
What? Don't talk about my friend Tyler like that, dude. But you guys see these numbers a little more than we do. But Dork number 1, first a raw copy. I did ignore any beaters. So if I saw a copy for going for significantly less, and it had a bunch of spine ticks and like folds, I just skipped it. So I was pretty much just focusing on near mint for the raw books. What do you guys think the average is sitting at for a raw Dork number 1 first print?
It's been a minute since I looked, but my guess is probably around 80.
I was going to say 80 as well, yeah.
Yeah, I was in that same range as 70 to 80.
Okay. Yeah, it averaged out at $87 raw.
Higher actually than our
I mean, it had gone up to 100 at one point, and then it leveled off for a while at 80.
Yeah.
So I think that 80 to 90 range makes sense.
It's crazy. The cheapest listing I could find was $87, like $86.99 or something like that, which is so specific. Like
well, because people are watching those old listings, and then they're using that as the benchmark.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw a lot of like 85 to 90, but there were a few that were just like 87 on the dot, and I thought that was really weird. This is excluding shipping too, because a lot of these sellers combine shipping, so it's hard to tell how that's affecting the price. A CGC 98, what do you guys think it's sitting at?
I'm gonna say 190.
225.
200.
Ben got closest. It's at 207. 207, but the cheapest I could find was 190 listing. Everyone's favorite, White Sky number 1. First print number 1.
Ungraded, I'm gonna say $12.
Okay.
I'll just say 10.
I'll say 15.
It's surprisingly averaging out at about $34. What? $34. But the cheapest I was able to find pretty easily was $28. There were a few listed at that. I think it is gonna level out again. I think it's gonna come back down.
Nobody's talking about that comic.
No, yeah.
At least Dork is still like.
Well, that was
really
like on Dork's coattails. That was the book that came out the
week
following
after.
week,
Yeah.
so people were looking for the next hot thing, and then
Yeah. CGC 98. Average.
$80.
175.
150.
172.
That's what I meant to say. I don't know
Yeah,
why I said $80.
yeah.
I meant to say 172.
The cheapest I could find
My bad.
was 160. Absolute Batman. Raw first print, number 1.
160.
I'll say 140.
150.
142. 142. The cheapest I could find was 150. That one's surprisingly harder to find because there's just so much absolute stuff, so many printings that people are selling, so I had to dig.
There's only 10,000 shop exclusive covers coming out next week.
Yeah. And I looked up Absolute Batman number 1, so anything that had a 1 in it, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, it was all showing up. And there's too much. So much. What about a 9.8?
300.
Yeah, I think it come down because it was close to 400 at one point.
It was. I saw.
We had evaluated one at 450, and the guy didn't take our offer on it.
Yeah. I think it is down. It's like 250 now. I think.
I'll take a 275. Meet him in the middle.
258. 258. Cheapest I could find was 250.
Yeah.
Which is bonkers. Last one, Battle Beast blind bags. I was just curious about this myself.
Huh. Like
I think
sealed blind
I think it's
Sealed
still
blind
cover. I think it's still cover price, maybe a couple dollars up.
Okay.
So I'll say
$4
five. I'll say
$5.
$5.
I'll go $9.
$9.
I'm gonna go 12.
Okay. And there's no CGC for these, obviously, because you can't grade a polybag.
You can.
Send them to me.
You got $40. They'll grade them.
The cheapest. Sorry. The average was $10. And
I mean,
yeah, the cheapest was $10. It's been selling for $10 consistently for like months and months and months. Like it has not fluxed whatsoever. The only time you'll get maybe a deal on it is if you buy an insane amount.
Yeah.
But even then, they average out to about $10.
That is our highest selling comic we've ever had, right? Only because we had the amount we ordered so many.
Probably like in-store sell-through, yeah. Because I think we sold through every single one of those blind bags.
Yeah. There's other things we didn't have that quantity of that we sold like crazy, and like obviously Ultimate Spider-Man number 1.
Yeah,
Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
Last Ronin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sold a lot, but
yeah,
not like that.
No, yeah, that was crazy, and we sold through those in like a couple weeks, 2 weeks. We were like done completely out. Yeah, I thought that was a fun little thing. I might check in on these couple weeks later and see how they've.
I would love to know where a few of those things are at.
Yeah,
like just a quick hit on if you brought in some new books, but then we just revisited those ones and.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun to pepper in like one of these every now and then. Absolute Batman, I think is the one that's probably gonna be the most consistent. I don't know. I think Dork is probably gonna. It's solidified itself at around that price. It was pretty constant at around that $70 to $80. Battle Beast blind bags and White Sky. I'm curious to see how they flux as weeks go on. I feel like Battle Beast eventually will get kind of bonkers just because there's going to be fewer and fewer of them sealed.
Just to reiterate, the way we think about modern comics, especially at the shop, is buy something that you like,
yes,
that you enjoy reading, but. That's not that should if your goal is monetary gain in modern comics,
do something else.
You should probably explore something else.
Yes.
Pokemon cards.
No, don't try Pokemon cards. Yes, this is not to give you guys ideas on what to invest on.
Yeah,
at all.
Please don't do that.
That would be a terrible idea.
We want to help you invest your time.
Yeah.
Not your future finances.
For sure.
Yeah, because it should also be pointed out that those are 4 books, and those are probably like. And every week we're racking 80 to 120 different titles, and those 4 are ones that hit. So the hit rate's just too low.
It's not
worth
happening.
it.
Yeah.
Don't try it.
If you want my advice, any of these books that we just featured, they're gonna go down. Like, don't think of it that way. And if that makes you upset, if that makes you not want to own them, then don't.
Because you don't actually want it.
Yeah. Because they're, you don't know. This isn't a a safe investment. They're books. They're comic books. They're for reading and enjoying.
But also, if you want to do that, whatever, more power to you.
For sure.
We're just not giving you financial advice on it.
For sure. This is not financial advice. Do something else, please.
I mean, you want to invest in comics. There's a first appearance of Loki over at Part 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's something where like, just it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. It's unique. It's rare.
It's available for layaway.
It's available for layaway.
Yeah.
20% down, 3 months to pay it off.
That's what I'm
0%
talking
APR.
about.
All right, I'm in. Okay, cool. And lastly, pull list. Anything coming up that y'all have thought of in the last week that you want to shout out?
Obviously, Spider-Man, Superman. It's the reverse version.
Yeah.
That
The whole
comes out this
comic
week.
takes place in reverse.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd have to walk backwards while you read it. And if you do it properly, you can turn time back.
And potentially,
if you don't do it properly,
summon a demon.
crack in
I
the
mean,
universe.
Superman does it in the original movie.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Absolute Green Arrow's coming up. They released a promo
Dude,
poster
for
for
real,
it.
I'm in on that.
It looks so good. It said, we need a Robin Hood that's more like Jason Voorhees or something like that, and it's insane.
What if Green Arrow was a serial killer?
I mean, I think he is. It's crazy.
I am so
You got
fired
some
up on
bad
this one.
guys having sex and he just folds the bed on him.
Just ties up the
Classic
sleeping bag.
Voorhees kill.
Yeah.
Arrow
I
through
don't
the
know why
neck.
Green Arrow's hanging out at this old campground so much.
I don't know why we need this.
It's a billionaire campground.
Okay.
It's
there you go.
it's glamping. Yeah. That book looks like it's gonna be super fun. Tyler, have you seen The Horrors of Godzilla?
Mm-mm.
That book looks sick.
That looks really cool.
It looks so cool. The covers look great. The interior art looks great.
Around, dude. Stop playing around. Watch the horrors. Look at Horrors of Godzilla.
This book looks awesome. I think it should be like within a month or two, maybe. Hopefully,
Whoa,
it looks
that
so
cool.
good. Look at that cover. It's just a creepy black and white Godzilla creeping around a building.
It feels very -1.
Yeah, they're
Yo,
trying
you
to
already
do
for
the
minus
orange.
zero? You
Yeah.
might see the teaser?
-0 is gonna be the heat. It's gonna be so good.
He's spikier than ever.
It's gonna be so
He's a big
good.
boy.
Wait, Sonic Godzilla?
That's gonna be so fun.
Dude, Godzilla's fighting everybody. Who has he not fought that he needs to fight?
Goku.
DBZ Godzilla. I'm in.
I need Dragon Ball crossovers with comics.
It's like neither of these guys can die.
Invincible Godzilla, I'd be here for.
Invincible Godzilla would be
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
fun. Really
That'd be
fun.
nuts.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was trying to think of like, Power Rangers. No,
First
they've done
they
like
took
3
on
volumes.
Reptar, now the Rugrats take on Godzilla.
Dude, I would peep Reptar
Or just
versus
do like a
Godzilla.
Nickelodeon, 90s Nickelodeon crossover where it's like Doug,
All real monsters.
Wild Thornberries.
I still
Rocket Power, Godzilla.
my pitch on this whole, like, I don't understand why the Ninja Turtles fought Godzilla. To me, a story where Godzilla's attacking New York and the Ninja Turtles were just helping and trying to survive would have been way better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why.
Helping Godzilla? They're like, oh, another mutant. Brother.
I wouldn't blame them.
He's got the
There's
right
some
idea.
cool
Humans
mystical
are
foot
pretty
stuff
trashy.
in there though that like
Yeah,
Shredder's like
I-
communing with like.
It was cool. That
Yeah.
stuff on the beach and it comes from God.
It was my favorite comic I read, but
But I would have rather vastly different.
You guys get it.
There's a new Tinian book, Odin #1.
Oh yeah.
That looks good. Have you seen The Ritual on Netflix? I think it was a Netflix original. It sounds like that. It
Okay.
sounds kind of like people end up in the woods somewhere in Norway, Scandinavia,
It's always
Uh,
in Scandinavia.
Dude, Scandinavia's scary, bro.
and they run into some weird cult stuff where they're trying to communicate with Odin or something, and then
That's cool.
something else happens. Someone else
Something is killing the
answers.
children.
Something is killing the children, and probably everybody else.
Yo,
in the
something
woods.
is killing the children. Swamp Thing crossover.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's match made in heaven.
That's gonna be cool. That's been in the works for a little bit, I feel like.
Good things take time.
Mm-hmm.
Chill, Jose.
I'm
Yeah, don't
impatient.
rush it. Don't rush a good thing, dude.
Hurry up.
This guy wants everything. and
Come
just
on,
make it-
James.
That's why they call him AI Jose.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
He
whoa.
just
No.
rushing everything.
No, no,
Good
no,
things.
no. No one calls me that. Don't call me that,
Yeah,
guys,
don't,
please.
yeah, you can cut that.
cut that. There was this, I think it was a Dark Horse book. It looked really neat. It was called Hidden Springs. It's about like a bunch of actors. They're somewhere in I don't know.
Hidden.
Yeah, and they're filming a movie and they run into a baby kaiju.
Oh yeah,
it looks It looks funny. The baby kaiju looks super cute. And they have to like keep them from hitting a town or a city or something so it doesn't get killed. So they have to like redirect it. It looks I don't know, the art looks really, really fun.
So it's like 3 Men and a Baby, but
with a baby kaiju.
With a baby kaiju.
Yeah,
Cool.
3 Men and a Baby Kaiju. That would have been a better title.
We could be those men.
Look at it! Tyler, pull it up. He's a little crab. He looks so cute. I don't know. It looks charming. It looks really, really fun. And of course, 7 Wives. Crime mystery. Check it out. It's huge. Deluxe, oversized issue. Funky, fresh art.
Mormon serial killer or something, right? What is it?
There's like the head of a church has a bunch of wives and gets murdered because he was awful. He was manipulative and abusive, and he dies one day. And they have to figure out who it is. The main suspects are the wives, but it could have been anybody in this little compound.
Could have been me. Could have been you.
Could have been Jake.
Leave no stone unturned.
It's probably Jake. Maybe Ben.
If it was me, I probably would have avoided the subject. I wouldn't just come out and say it could have been me.
Yeah, Well, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for
speaking.
I am known to talk.
Yeah, we can't get you to shut up.
That's true. He tries to no avail.
Facts.
All right, we'll see y'all next week. Send us your questions. Where's the questions?
Any questions about Poggle the Lesser?
God dang it. No more Poggle. Poggle?
Poggle, dude.
Poggle the Lesser.
It's like Boggle, but Poggle.
Yeah, 100% it's like that.
Turn the B upside down. Poggle. That'd be a cute.
What?
All right,
flip
bye.